Let me ask you something. You feed your body every day. But when was the last time you fed your mind? When was the last time you truly watered yourself? With peace, rest, or anything that makes you feel alive? Most people go through life on autopilot. They wake up already tired, drink their coffee without tasting it, and spend the day jumping from one task to the next. The stress becomes normal, the pressure feels endless. But inside, something is missing. There's a quiet sadness, a feeling like you're just getting through the day, not really living it. And that feeling can grow day by day until you forget what peace even feels like. Here's the truth. You're not a robot. You're not just a worker, a student, or a list of tasks. You are human. And like any living thing, you need care. Just like a plant needs sunlight, water, and time to grow. You need good thoughts, patience, healing, and love. When you don't give yourself these things, you slowly begin to shrink inside. But when you do, you bloom, your energy changes, your eyes come back to life. You feel stronger, softer, clearer. In this episode, we'll explore 11 essential ways to water yourself again. Not with money, not with success, but with the things that truly feed your heart and mind. If you stay with me till the end, you'll not only understand these ideas, you'll feel them. You'll see how small daily choices can bring back your light. This is your space to reflect, breathe, and begin again. And before we begin, I'm not going to say like and subscribe just because that's what people say, but if this episode helped you feel something, helped you grow even a little, then you owe me a like, a subscribe, and maybe a quick comment. Deal? Okay, now let's take a deep breath and dive in. First one, good thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. What you think becomes how you feel. What you feel becomes how you act. So if your thoughts are full of doubt, fear, and negativity, your life starts to feel small, heavy, tense. But when your thoughts are kind, curious, and open, you begin to feel lighter, more alive, more in control. Good thoughts don't mean fake positivity. They don't mean saying everything is fine when it's not. It means choosing thoughts that help you grow instead of holding you back. When you say, I can't do this, your brain shuts down. But when you say, this is hard, but I'm learning, your brain stays open. You become more patient, more focused, more resilient. Even small changes matter, like shifting from I failed to I'm still learning. That's the power of good thoughts. Start paying attention to your inner voice. Is it kind or is it cruel? Would you say those same words to someone you care about? If not, it's time to change how you speak to yourself. You deserve a mind that encourages you, not attacks you. You deserve thoughts that say, you're trying, you're getting better, you're not alone. And the best part? You don't have to believe it 100% right away. You just have to practice, day by day, thought by thought, until your mind becomes a safer, softer place to live in. Second one, good people. Have you ever walked away from someone and felt drained? Like your energy just disappeared? That's not random. People affect your energy more than you realize. Some people support your growth. They make you feel seen, accepted, and uplifted. Others, even without meaning to, pull you down with constant criticism, negativity, or comparison. That's why choosing who you spend time with is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. You don't need a huge social circle. You just need the right people. People who see your efforts, not just your results. people who remind you who you are when you forget. It could be someone who listens when you speak without trying to fix you. Someone who celebrates your small wins. Or someone who simply makes you laugh when the world feels heavy. These are the people who water your soul without even trying. And you know what? You deserve to be around them. And it's not just about finding good people. It's also about being one. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I bring into a room? Do I lift others up, or do I complain, compare, or criticize? Being kind doesn't mean being perfect. It means being real, being respectful, being someone who helps others grow just by being present. Surround yourself with people who speak with care and live with heart, and your world will begin to change from the inside out. Third one, patience. We live in a world that worships speed, fast answers, fast progress, fast results. But the most important things in life, healing, growth, understanding, they don't happen fast. They happen slowly, quietly, and often invisibly. That's why patience isn't just a nice quality. It's a superpower. Think about it. No flower blooms the day it's planted. It takes water, sunlight, rest, and time. You are no different. Some days you'll take a big step forward. Other days you'll feel stuck, like nothing is changing. But even in those stuck days, something is happening underneath the surface. Your roots are growing deeper. Your foundation is getting stronger. You just can't always see it yet. When you rush your journey, you often miss the lessons. You ignore your limits. You burn out. But when you slow down and give yourself time, you start to notice small wins. You begin to trust that even slow progress is still progress. Be patient with your goals. Be patient with your heart. And most of all, be patient with your healing. It doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what you can and trusting that it's enough for today. Keep going gently. You're doing better than you think. Fourth one, empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel with someone, not for them, not instead of them, with them. It's when you sit beside a friend who's hurting, and instead of saying, "Don't be sad," you say, "I'm here. I feel it with you." Empathy doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't give advice or search for perfect words. It simply listens. It holds space. And that kind of presence is powerful. In a world that's often loud and self-focused, empathy is like a quiet revolution. It helps you pause before judging. It reminds you that everyone has a story you can't see. When someone is rude, maybe they're carrying pain. When someone's silent, maybe they're overwhelmed. Empathy helps you respond with care instead of reaction. And when you do that, when you treat others with gentle understanding, you also create space to be more gentle with yourself. You don't have to be a therapist. You just have to care. Ask more than you speak. Listen more than you defend. And when you feel misunderstood, remember, others do too. Empathy connects us. It lowers the walls we build out of fear or pride. And it starts with a simple choice, to see others not as them, but as us. A shared human experience, a shared heart. When you live with empathy, you become a safe space for the people around you and for yourself. Fifth one, healing. Healing isn't a straight road. It's a winding path. Some days you feel strong, peaceful, free. Other days, the old pain comes back and surprises you. That's normal. That's part of it. Healing isn't about pretending you were never hurt. It's about slowly finding peace with what happened and learning to live forward. With softness instead of anger, with awareness instead of avoidance. Maybe someone broke your trust. Maybe you made a mistake that still echoes inside you. Whatever your wound is, it deserves attention, not shame. True healing begins when you stop hiding it. You don't need to explain it to everyone, but you need to stop lying to yourself about it. Let yourself feel. Let yourself cry. Let yourself rest. These are not signs of weakness. They are signs of strength, because you're choosing to deal with your pain rather than run from it. Healing also takes action. That action might look small: journaling for 10 minutes, going for a walk, saying no to something that drains you. But every time you choose something that helps you feel a little more whole, you're healing. You're saying, I deserve better than this pain. I'm moving forward. Even if your heart still hurts, even if you're scared, you're still growing, and that's worth honoring. Sixth one, hope. Hope is not naive. It's not weak. It's not silly or blind. Hope is a quiet strength, the kind that says, I don't know how, but I believe something better is coming. Even when everything feels heavy, even when the sky feels dark, hope is the small voice that whispers, don't stop. Keep going. And sometimes, that whisper is what saves us. There will be seasons in your life when you feel lost, when it seems like nothing's working, when you question your choices, your direction, your worth. In those moments, it's easy to give up, to let fear take over. But if you can hold on to even one thread of hope, things can shift. Because hope keeps your heart open. It keeps your eyes searching. It keeps your spirit alive. And life responds to that energy, slowly but surely. You don't need to feel hopeful all the time. You just need to protect the part of you that still wants to believe. Feed it. Water it. Let it grow. Hope might not give you answers, but it gives you movement, and movement leads to change. One small step, one more try, one new day. That's how life transforms, not with noise, but with quiet courage. Seventh one, open mind. Having an open mind doesn't mean you believe everything. It means you're willing to explore, to learn, to listen, to challenge your own beliefs. And that's one of the most powerful tools you can carry, because the more open your mind is, the more growth you allow in. You stop seeing things in black and white. You stop needing to be right all the time, and you start becoming someone who evolves. An open mind creates freedom. It frees you from your past patterns, your old fears, your assumptions. It lets you say, maybe there's more to this. Maybe I don't know everything yet, and that's okay. When you live this way, you become a better communicator, a better friend, a better learner. You can disagree without disrespect. You can accept others without losing yourself. But an open mind also means opening to yourself, to the parts you've ignored or judged, your emotions, your dreams, your memories. Sometimes we block growth because we think we already know ourselves. But what if there's more in you? More kindness? More power? More purpose? Keep your mind open, not just to the world, but to the possibility of becoming someone even greater than you imagined. Eighth one, kind words. Words are not just sounds. They are tools. They can build or break, heal or hurt. And the words you use every day with yourself and with others matter more than you think. A single sentence can stay in someone's heart for years. So ask yourself, are your words soft, encouraging? Do they help others feel seen? Or do they come out fast, sharp, and full of judgment? Kind words are not about being fake. They're about being mindful. It's the difference between saying, "You always mess things up," versus, "I know you're trying. Let's work through this." That second sentence brings safety, and when people feel safe, they grow. The same is true for you. The way you talk to yourself creates your inner world. Stop calling yourself names. Stop repeating harsh phrases you heard from others. You are not a problem to be fixed. You are a person to be supported. Practice saying kind things out loud and in your head. Even if it feels strange at first, I'm proud of myself. I'm doing my best. I'm allowed to rest. These words may feel small, but they carry weight. They rewire your brain. They soften your body. They create space for healing and connection. Kindness is not weakness. It's what makes everything else possible. Ninth one, self-belief. Everything starts with belief. If you don't believe something is possible, you won't even try. But when you believe, even just a little, your actions change. Your energy shifts. You show up differently. That's why self-belief is so important. It's not about thinking you're perfect. It's about trusting that you can grow, you can learn, you can improve. Maybe people told you you're not enough. Maybe your past is full of failure or fear. But self-belief is a choice, not a result. You don't wait for it, you build it. Every time you try something new, every time you speak up, every time you keep going when you feel unsure, that's belief in action. And the more you act, the stronger that belief becomes. It's okay to doubt yourself sometimes. Everyone does. But don't let the doubt make your decisions. Let your desire lead instead. Desire to improve. Desire to heal. Desire to be more than your past. Speak to yourself like someone who's becoming. Believe in the version of you that's still unfolding. Even if no one else sees it yet, you don't need permission to rise. You just need to begin. 10th one, acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means stopping the fight with reality. It means saying, this is what's true right now, and I can work from here. A lot of suffering comes from resistance, wishing things were different, rejecting what's already happened, blaming ourselves for not being further ahead. But what if you paused and said, this is where I am, and that's okay? Acceptance brings peace. When you stop shaming yourself for where you are, you create space for change. You're no longer stuck in the past or anxious about the future. You're here, present, grounded. From that place, you can start moving forward with clarity. You don't have to like everything about your life to accept it. You just have to stop fighting it. Start by accepting your emotions, even the difficult ones. Accept your story, even the broken parts. Accept your body, your voice, your pace. This doesn't mean you won't grow. It means you finally create the inner safety to do it. Acceptance says, I am enough to begin, just as I am. And from that place, real transformation can begin. 11th and last one, love. Love is the deepest form of nourishment. Not romantic love, not dramatic gestures, but daily, steady, quiet love. The kind that says, I'm here for you. The kind that makes you tea when you're tired, that lets you rest without guilt, that forgives your mistakes again and again. Real love is not loud, it's consistent, and it starts with how you treat yourself. When you love yourself, you make better choices. You set better boundaries. You stop begging for attention or chasing people who don't see your worth. Love brings you home to your own heart. And from that place, you become more loving to others. You're not loving because you want to be liked. You're loving because it's who you are. So give yourself more love, not less. Don't wait until you deserve it. You already do. Speak gently. Breathe deeply. Choose what brings you peace. Love is not the reward at the end of healing. It's the tool that gets you there. Keep watering yourself with love again and again until you feel whole and alive and free. And before we close this episode, remember what I said at the beginning. If any part of this helped you, even just a little, then I think I've earned that subscribe, and maybe a kind comment too. That's how this space grows, and I'd love to grow it with you.